Thank God the church has a truck. Got into the church truck and realized that as I got into the truck, the machine that automatically handles the garage and brings the garage door down, it was not working. There was no battery in it, and you cannot operate if you don't have a battery. And some of our batteries need to be recharged. And see, I'm here today because my battery has been sure enough recharged, and I can stand and give God the glory. And so, not knowing, just instinctively, I got out of the truck to manually close the garage door, put the alarm code in and close the garage door, thinking I put the car in park. But the truck was in neutral. My driveway is on a hill. And before I knew it, the truck had begun to go down the driveway. And being a man, and, as we tried to do, and I tried to get in the truck thinking I could control the situation because I've done it before. But I did it before with a Volvo, and a Volvo is different than a Yukon truck. I jumped into the truck, put the right leg onto the brake, and tried to shift the gear and had my left leg lay on the outside of the truck, but the speed of the truck was too great, and the pressure of the weight of the truck escalated, and the truck began to rapidly go down the hill of my driveway with my left leg hanging out of the car and my right leg inside the car, and it went down, and my driveway curves. There's a curve in the driveway, and there's pine trees lining the driveway, and thanks be to God for that curve. Because if there was not a curve there, not only would I have been hurt, but my neighbors would have been hurt. The truck would have gone right from my driveway onto my neighbor's lawn and maybe through their front door. But the truck hit the curb that was turning. When the truck hit the curb, it hit the curb with such force. I'm in the truck now, leg out of the truck and one leg in the truck, and the truck is speeding down. Jesus said he healed 10, but only one came back to say thank you. I want to be one of the ones to tell the Lord thank you. Because even though the truck was speeding down the driveway, slammed into the pine tree, and the truck hit with such force that it turned the entire truck all the way around. It spun around and turned the truck to face the street. When the truck hit the pine tree, all of it happened at the same time. I went through the trees, through the shrubs, and I was thrown from the truck. I was thrown onto the front lawn. Now, that's all right. I'm 55, and I can still deal with a few little throws here and there. I'm not ancient. I can still, play a little bit with the little fellas and the grandbabies when they come, and the daughters and all. But I was thrown from the truck. And when I was thrown from the truck, and there I am laying on the ground, face in the ground, the truck began to roll back across my left leg. And the door of the truck, the bottom door of the truck, pushed and crushed into my leg, scraping all the way from the middle of my thigh, scraping all the way down to my ankle until the truck had done what it had done. I give God praise that not one of my bones was broken. I give him praise because others have had those freak kind of accidents and they did not get up. I laid there, and I honest to God, I laid there, I'm like, all right, now I'm not dead. Evidently I'm not dead. I said, am I dead? Because I was hearing things. I said, am I dead? I was hearing stuff because my head was hurting. I was hearing stuff because I was on the ground, and I'm like, all right, I started hearing chirp, chirp, chirp. I'm going to be with Jesus. I'm going to be with the Lord. So in my mind, I'm like, God, if I've done anything wrong, forgive me all my sins. Save me all over again. I'm on the ground, and I have my cell phone on the ground. I'm like, now, should I call 911? And then I said, no, there are people who are having cardiac arrest who are really in trouble that need an ambulance. So I said, I'm not going to call. And I tried to I said, let me try to get up and just see, like, your football players, they try to walk it off. I said, let me just try to walk it off. And I walked it off. I walked it off and got back in the truck, drove to the drugstore, got the blood pressure medication, got some Epsom salt. I went upstairs to get in the bathtub and try to ease the pain. When I took off my shorts and went to my leg was 3 times the size it was before the accident. I want to tell the Lord thank you, because even though there's soft tissue injury, every blood vessel has been burst. There's swelling and there's water. I'm in discomfort. I want to thank and praise the Lord that I did not lose my leg. I came to tell the Lord thank you. I came to give God praise that what the enemy meant for evil, God meant for good. I don't know who I'm helping today, but sometimes we take the little things in life for granted. We take the little things in life for granted, that we did not get killed. We did not have a head-on collision, that the Lord spared my life. My assignment today is to come to the church, to stand up on this one leg, and to tell the saints to learn to tell God, thank you. That's the message today. Learn to give God praise for the things that you take for granted. Food on the table, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, the activity of your limbs, the blood running warm in your vein, clothed in your right mind. Tell the Lord, thank you for waking you up this morning. Thank you for my children. Thank you for my life. Thank you that I was not in the embassy in Libya. Thank you. And that's the message. Sometimes the message is in the testimony. Sometimes the teaching is in the testimony. And sometimes we who are bishops and pastors and leaders, sometimes we don't always need to be exhorting and teaching and telling. We need to demonstrate to the saints what a testimony is. Well, let me tell you what it is. First, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. Members, saints, and friends, I thank the Lord for waking me up this morning and clothing me in my right mind. I thank the Lord that my bed was not my cooling board and my sheet was not my winding sheet. I thank him that he gave me the activity of my limbs and the articulation of my speech, and that the blood is running warm in my veins. I thank him that I know a risen Savior today, that he keeps my mind in perfect peace. I have a prayer life, that he answers prayer. I can throw my hands up in praise. I know where I'm at. I know what street I'm on. I know my name. I was able to bathe myself. I want to thank him. And when I needed some help this week because of my leg, I want to thank him that I had some brothers to lean on when I could not go down the steps by myself. They're carrying me up the steps and carrying me down. Thank him for a wife that waited me on in hand and foot. Thank him for children and a mother that called me every day. Thank him for the church that prays.